and welcome to the Recipe Therapist. On this week's episode, I'm so excited to share my Thanksgiving cake. It's a carrot cake made from scratch with fresh ingredients like shredded carrots, some homemade applesauce that I make. There's some coconut and even some pineapple in it. It's so moist and delicious, you won't even believe that there's no oil or butter in this cake. And the best part about it is, it serves as a beautiful background for my fall tablescape. So let me show you how I do it. So let me show you what you're gonna need for this delicious, moist carrot cake. We're gonna start out with 2 round 9-inch cake baking dishes, okay? I prefer the non-stick ones. Then we're gonna need some all-purpose flour and 1 can of crushed pineapple in its natural juice. Of course, I have some ground cinnamon and a pinch of ground ginger. We have some baking powder and baking soda, some salt, and 3 eggs. We are going to be using some pure bourbon vanilla extract, which is so delicious. Now, let's get into the meaty part of our cake. What I have here is some homemade applesauce that I made. It's a really easy, delicious recipe. Don't worry, you can use regular sweetened applesauce, but if you can make this, I'll leave a link in the description box below. It does work best with this applesauce. We have some shredded carrots, of course, and I have a combination of unsweetened coconut and sweetened coconut. We have some granulated sugar, and last but not least, we do have some toasted pecans here, which is an option, but I really like it in this recipe. So the first thing we have to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees, which is what I did. And then we have to prepare our cake pans. What I did to secure this cake is I buttered it first, and then I put a layer of flour, and just to have some extra security, I sprayed some coconut spray on top. So our next step is really, really easy. All we have to do is take all of this ingredient and mix it into this bowl. So I already started out putting my beaten egg in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add the rest. So this is what our batter looks like. Doesn't that look great? This is perfectly mixed and combined. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this and pour it evenly into our baking pans, and it's gonna go right into that oven. So these are our cakes, and they are perfectly proportioned in these pans. And now I'm ready to put them in the top rack of my oven. Okay, just like this. And these are gonna cook for about 25 to 30 minutes, and they're gonna be so moist and delicious. So while our cake is baking off in the oven, I wanna show you the cream cheese frosting that I make to go on the top of this cake. We have some powdered sugar here, a pinch of salt, some salted butter, and some full fat cream cheese. Now, the recipe does call for some pure vanilla extract, but I switch it up a little bit. Today, I'm gonna be using some vanilla bean paste that I got from Trader Joe's. But if you can't find this, don't worry. All you have to do is use your vanilla extract, and it's so delicious. So I have my KitchenAid mixer for our cream cheese frosting, and I have my basic paddle attachment on. So basically what we're going to do is we're gonna start out with our 2 blocks of cream cheese. It's gonna go right in, and our butter, all right, this is all room temperature. So I'm going to put my bowl on, and I'm going to mix this till it's light and fluffy on a medium speed. Okay, so look at our frosting so far. You see how nice and light and fluffy this is? I beat it for about, I don't know, about a minute. So I'm going to take this off again because now I want to add my vanilla bean, okay? I just want to tell you that this measures the same as vanilla extract. So if you're using 1 teaspoon of extract, you would use 1 teaspoon of this vanilla bean. So I'm gonna put that right in, and it smells and looks so good. I'm curious to see what this is going to taste like. I am gonna put my pinch of salt, and then I'm going to add my powdered sugar. Now, what I wanna do is just add this half at a time, and I want to mix it on a low speed at first because I don't want it to poof all up on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this, like I said, on a low, and then I'm gonna increase it for about a minute or so. So I've been whipping my cream cheese frosting for about 2 minutes, and this is what it should look like when it's done. This is just perfect. It's nice and smooth. I can see those vanilla beans in there. It smells so good. This is gonna be perfect to spread on our cakes. Frosting, and come take a look at it. It's nice and smooth and creamy. This is exactly what we want. I tasted it. It tastes perfect. Nice cream cheese flavor with that little hint of the vanilla bean paste. And look at our cakes. They're cooked perfectly, and they are ready for me to begin to decorate and ice these cakes. Before I do, I just want to show you how I'm going to serve this cake. I have this cake stand. This one I picked up at Michael's around Easter time last year. And this cake dish, I lay right on top. It has these, kind of holes in it because it's designed to take whatever ribbon, holiday it is that you're celebrating, to just kind of weave through, okay, like this. If it was, I'm serving this up for Thanksgiving, so I'm going to be using the fall ribbon. But if I wanted to do it for Christmas or any other holiday, I would, put the right ribbon in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to ice these cakes, and they're gonna be delicious. So my cake is nice and frosted. I completed all the sides and the top, and I put my ribbon back on my beautiful decorative dish. So now I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do some piping around the top and around the bottom of the cake. So what I'm using today is a plastic piping bag, and I have a tall glass here. So I'm just going to take my floral metal tip and just place it in the bag like this until I get down towards the bottom, like that, as far as I can go. And then I'm going to snip it, make it work. There you go, just like that. That's actually perfect. So that tip is out enough where it will make that floral design. And then I'm going to put it in my tall glass here and kind of fold it over. All right, and look at that. It's nice and opened up. And then I'm gonna take the rest of my frosting and just kind of place it right in there. And then we're going to get ready to do our beautiful piping. So I'm done piping my cake, and you can see the top layer and the bottom of those beautiful little flowers. It looks beautiful. I love it on this cake dish with our ribbon. So now we're gonna get ready to decorate the top. So what I have here is my bowl of fresh pecan halves, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're going to just place them right at the edge all the way around the top of the cake in like a circle, all right? And I kind of tried to pick out as best as I could the same size, pecan halves. And I'm just gonna go around the top of this cake, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put the coconut on after that. I'm done placing my pecans around the whole top of the cake, and that's what it should look like. This is looking really, really good. So we're almost done with this cake. All we have left to do is take our coconut, a shredded sweetened coconut, and I just kind of fill the center in as neat as I can with this coconut, just like that. And this cake is not only moist and delicious and packed with flavor, but it happens to be so beautiful when all is said and done. And it's just the perfect cake to serve for Thanksgiving or for the fall, because it just reminds me of all the colors of fall. I mean, it has like the nature colors of the browns, and with this cake stand and that beautiful ribbon, and then this, creamy, almost yellow type of cream cheese frosting. It's just such a beautiful cake. I cannot wait to dig into this. So here we have it, friends, our moist and delicious carrot cake. It's so beautiful. We decorated it with some nice pecans on top with some sweetened coconut. We have our cream cheese frosting. This cake is so moist and delicious. I really hope you guys try this recipe out. It really is a delicious one. I want to thank you all for watching today. And if you like this recipe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell for notifications, and YouTube will inform you every time I release a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time to serve up some more love. Take care.